Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. This afternoon, we have one of Trinity Baptist's biggest rivals in town making the way eastbound on Interstate 10. The Eagles from Pensacola Christian College are here, and we are just a couple of moments away from the first serve. There you see Pensacola to the right wearing their blue jerseys and black shorts, and the home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles, in their white jerseys and their blue shorts. We'll tell you more about each team as we get opportunities to do so. However, over at the scorer's table, we are getting ready for prayer and national anthem. So we'll give them the opportunity while you get acclimated to this broadcast. Pull up a chair, get ready for some exciting volleyball here on the campus of Trinity Baptist College. And the young ladies are saying hello. They'll be lining up in just a moment. Good afternoon once again. I'm Ray Bureau. My son Dean always working the camera for us. We're glad you're able to join us here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. The visiting Eagles of Pensacola Christian College are led by head coach Miss Kaylin Oman. She is assisted by Supa Leota, and her athletic trainer is Stephen Halsey. And Pensacola Christian comes into today's event with an overall record of 9 wins and 6 losses. They are 8-5 on the road. They are also 2-2 in South Region competition. They have defeated Bob Jones University and Johnson University of Florida. In fact, those were the 2 last matches that Pensacola has played. They have fallen twice to Toccoa Falls College in South Region play, and Pensacola has won its last 3 ball games and 6 out of 7. Those last 3 we mentioned, Johnson University of Florida and Bob Jones University. They have also defeated Concordia College as well. Meanwhile, Trinity Baptist College comes into today's match with a record of 1 win and 5 losses. 0-1 in South Region competition, having fallen to the very strong Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls College. Jessica Silva will get things underway, and here we go at Trinity Baptist College. And Pensacola wins the first point. Number 6, Natasha Dickerman with the kill and the point for Pensacola. Both teams named the Eagles, so we'll be saying either Trinity or Pensacola as much as possible. Number 2, Hannah Grooms, a sophomore from Gainesville, Florida, serving things up, and the ace gives Pensacola the point. 6 seniors on this Pensacola roster. We want to go ahead and congratulate them as they continue on and finish up their senior year a little bit later on. You saw Dickerman just a little while ago. She is one of those seniors. We'll let you know who they all are as we get more opportunities, and the whistle for a violation on the Trinity side. So 3-0 are the Pensacola Christian Eagles out in front. Kellenhofer with the kill, but defended by the libero, Anna Grace Carrick. And the first point for Trinity is on the board. It's 3-1. And getting ready to serve is Trinity's libero, freshman from right here in Jacksonville, number 3, Natalia Lopez. And the ace for Lopez makes a score 3-2. Madison Blaylock, Erica Boardman, Claire Halverson, Allison Hohenstreet, and Cassia Key are the remaining seniors on Pensacola's roster. No seniors on this Trinity roster. The elder statesmen are Jenny Kellenhofer and Haley Dittenberg, both juniors, and the rest of the roster in their freshman or sophomore years. 4-2 Pensacola leads. That was Kaylee Dixon serving up for PC. And this one is out of bounds and a point for Trinity Baptist College. It's 4-3. Number 18, Latira Johnson, a sophomore from Fayetteville, Florida, serving up for Trinity. And that one went around the post between the official and the post, and that is considered out of bounds. So the point for Trinity. We are tied at 4. Bump set and spike. Number 16, Allison Hohenstreet, one of those seniors. Watching this Pensacola team warm up. Not surprising to see a vicious hit right out of the gate. Checking in is setter and sophomore Hannah Adkins from Nancy, Kentucky. And another kill for Allison Hohenstreet. Puts Pensacola ahead by 2. It is 6-4 in favor of our visitors. Both the men's and the women's soccer teams are playing at Dalton State College this afternoon. The Lady Eagles are on the field right as we speak, led by Mr. Prince Board. And that'll be an ace for Hannah Adkins, and it's 7-4 Pensacola. Coach Ellie Jean and the gentlemen will follow. Both teams won at Toccoa Falls last night in South Region competition. Another ace for Adkins, and she is ready at the line once again. This one is out of bounds and goes back over to Trinity. 7-5, Trinity Baptist trails. And the Eagles will send hometown girl Jenny Kellenhofer to the server's line. Kellenhofer, Lopez, and Destiny Green right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Silva with the kill and the point. That is Trinity Baptist's point number 6, and they have pulled to within 1. Kellenhofer ready to go. She's also a graduate of Trinity Christian Academy, which shares the same campus and all facilities as TBC does. And another ace for Kellenhofer. That one off the hands of Hannah Grooms, and we are tied at 7. So Trinity playing a very tough team, and so far playing them just as tough. And here's the serve from Kellenhofer into the net. And Pensacola reclaims the lead 8-7. Number 5, Elizabeth Larson checks in. She's a junior, a hometown girl in Pensacola, Florida, along with Kaylee Dixon and Natasha Dickerman. So 3 hometown ladies on the Pensacola roster. 8-7, here's a serve from Larson. And Latira Johnson with the kill picks up the point. Or check that, Ashley Simmons doing the honors. And we're tied at 8 once again, and Rebecca Sapp checks in for Coach Judy Allen. Judy Allen is assisted by Hannah Falk, another Trinity Christian Academy graduate. There's another point for the Trinity Eagles, 9-6. Kayla Bass, who was on Coach Judy's roster last season, she's an assistant student coach this year, and she is going to be a member of the very first Eagles ladies softball team that gets underway this coming spring. Meanwhile, Pensacola has tied the score at 9. And senior Allison Hohenstreet will head to the line. She is from Sponaway, Washington. That's a long way to go from Washington to Florida. But we know very well Coach Oman is very glad to have this young lady on her team. And the kill is good from Hannah Harmon, a junior from Tolar, Texas. 10-9, Pensacola leads. And Hohenstreet ready to serve once again. This one into the net, so Trinity ties it up at 10. I do get used to just saying the Eagles, but we have both of them on the court with that nickname, so I'm trying to remember, let you know which one we're talking about. This is Ashley Simmons with the ace for Trinity Baptist, and it is 11-10 in favor of Trinity. Simmons with the serve, and a good one, but defended well by Carrick. However, it is a point for Pensacola as a Trinity player was in the net. Otherwise, good play by Trinity, but that ties the score. And heading to the line, number 9, senior Madison Blaylock from Tampa, Florida. Unusual serve technique, but it's very effective for this young lady. Keeps Trinity on the defensive end, and this one drops down just in bounds. Dickerman with the kill, and Pensacola back up by 1. Blaylock ready. Jump serve is a nice one, and Silva on the defense. And the kill attempt. This one is just a little bit too strong and out of bounds. Silva hit it very hard. Correct call made. Landed just a few inches beyond the back line. 13-11, Pensacola with the ace from Blaylock. And that lead is now up to 14-11. Three-point lead for Pensacola Christian. Blaylock with the serve. Kellenhofer runs it down. Silva with a beautiful return, but defended by Carrick. And Pensacola makes a great play to get it back over. Simmons' kill attempt is defended. Kellenhofer with a dive, keeping it alive. Great volley on both sides. Spike attempt out of bounds. That was Claire Halverson with that effort. And a terrific point goes to the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Jessica Silva from Kissimmee, Florida, sophomore with the serve. And that one is inbounds from Latira Johnson. And now the call has been overturned, out of bounds, and the point to Pensacola. So that makes the score 15-12 in favor of PCC. Number 2, Hannah Grooms heads to the line with a 3-point lead. Fast-paced action here on court of Trinity Baptist Gymnasium. Nice effort by Silva. She does that very well. We'll see her do that a lot. This one, however, into the net, and that makes a 4-point lead now for Pensacola. Timeout, and that'll give us a chance to let you know what both of these teams have coming up in the remainder of the season. As usual, we'll start with our visitors, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, after today. Have a few days off before their next match. That'll be Thursday, October 5th, as Pensacola will host Johnson University of Florida in a South Region match, and then a home game within the region on Monday, October 9th against Trinity College of Florida. Then Pensacola will travel down to Trinity, Florida to take on those Tigers on Monday, October 16th. Quick round off of the rest of their regular season at Johnson University of Florida on the 17th, at West Georgia Technical College on the 21st, at Andrew College also on October 21st, a tri-match, and then at Concordia College. We'll let you know the last few games in just a moment. There is an ace for Pensacola. Number 2, Hannah Grooms. 17-12, Pensacola leads. They will host Judson College on the 26th and end the regular season with our own Trinity Baptist College Eagles at Pensacola on October 28th. We'll update you on the Trinity Eagles' remaining schedule as we get the next opportunity. Right now, Natalia Lopez serves it up for Trinity, trailing by 4. This one lands just in bounds off the fingertips of Johnson. My view is slightly obstructed, so might be a little difficult to tell which young lady on the left side of the net right up front at times. We'll do the best we can. You may have a better view on your screen as Dean has the camera positioned just right. And this point to Pensacola. Hohen Street with that tap down, and Pensacola leads by 6. And a fan screaming for a double hit violation that was not called. And the point goes to Pensacola, and once again, fans letting the official know there was a double hit, but it was not called. 20-13, a 7-point lead for Pensacola. Number 20, Anna Grace Carrick with the serve. Vicious hit from Boardman, momentarily defended by Trinity, but it falls to the floor, and Pensacola is 4 points away from taking set number 1. Carrick, a sophomore from Johnson City, Tennessee, serving up for Pensacola. The Tira Johnson's hit is out of bounds, and as we see quite a bit here, ball heads to the concession stand. 22-13, Pensacola leads. Anna Grace Carrick with the serve. Too far, just out of bounds. Trinity will take over, trailing by 8, 22-14. Normally we're able to show you the scoreboard. It's also a little bit obstructed. Might just be able to see the score, however. Kellenhofer with the defense, and now the spike. Rather lofted over. Defended by PC, and the kill attempt is good from Jenny Kellenhofer. Point for Trinity. They've cut the deficit down to 7. Pensacola went on a terrific run. This game was no more than 4 points either way for quite some time. It's now a 7-point lead for PCC. Johnson with the serve, and the point for Trinity Baptist. Check that, we said Fayetteville, Florida earlier. Latiria, Fayetteville, North Carolina, and this serve is out of bounds. So 2 points away from victory in game number 1 are the Pensacola Christian Eagles. And trying to serve up those 2 points, number 15, Hannah Adkins. Into the net, so Trinity has another opportunity to pull closer. They're within 6 at 23-17, and Kellenhofer is at the line. Nice defense momentarily, however, the ball slipped away from Hannah Harmon. Little fingertip roll the wrong way, gives a point to Trinity, and Kellenhofer is ready once again. Good save by Adkins. Kellenhofer gets it up in the air, however, out of bounds, and the point goes to Pensacola. It's 24-18. Claire Halverson in. Hannah Grooms out. Also checking in, number 5, Elizabeth Larson, trying to serve up game point. Third hit from Johnson is good. And the point goes to Pensacola, number 1, Hannah Harmon, with that game-winning point. And PCC takes the first one 25-18 in this best 3 out of 5 college matchup. 3-minute break while the teams switch sides. That'll give us an opportunity to remind you on tap for Trinity Baptist College after this afternoon. Tuesday, October 3rd, Trinity will travel to Wesleyan College in Macon, Georgia. That is a team Trinity beat earlier in the season. In fact, that came on September 16th, a 3-1 win for the Eagles. Saturday, October 7th, St. John's River State College down in St. Johns County, Florida in St. Augustine. Tuesday, October 10th is the next home game as Trinity College of Florida comes up to Jacksonville. And then on Monday, October 16th, the Tigers of Edward Waters College from right here in downtown Jacksonville make their way to the west side. Thursday, the 19th, Florida Gateway College from Lake City comes into town. There's a tri-match on October 21st with Trinity, Bob Jones University, and Johnson University of Florida. That game begins at 12 p.m. on Saturday, October 21st. The final home game for Trinity Baptist College will be against Wesleyan College right here in Jacksonville. That is on Tuesday, October 24th. And Coach Allen and her Eagles will head down I-10 West to end the regular season at Pensacola Christian College on Saturday, October 28th. The NCCAA South Region Volleyball Tournament is at Toccoa Falls College up in Toccoa Falls, Georgia. That begins on November 3rd and will last throughout the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th of November. For all Trinity Baptist College athletics information, visit tbceagles.com. And for those of you watching from Pensacola Christian, pcceagles.com will get you their information as well. Pensacola Christian wins game 1, 25-18. We'll pause for just a minute. You'll see when they're back on the court. Pensacola is ready. Trinity getting some last-minute instructions, and we'll be back with you in just a minute. Stay with us. Game number 2 getting ready in just a minute. Officials checking over the starting lineups. It's 1-0 in favor of Pensacola College. This team has won 6 out of its last 7 games, including the last 3 in a row over Concordia, Johnson University of Florida, and Bob Jones University. And they did it with a total set score of 9-3 in those 3 matches. So tough competition on the court for Trinity Baptist College. They're playing well, but Pensacola Christian took game 1 by 7 points. No word yet on how the women's soccer game is going up at Dalton State College. That is a team the Lady Eagles defeated an NAIA opponent last season right here at Trinity, 2-1 last year. And in season number 3, the Lady Eagles are off to a terrific 5-1 record, having won their last 4 soccer games. They are 2 wins and no losses in the South region. The gentlemen will play next. That game's scheduled at 4. Juan Grimaldo scored twice last night in leading the Eagles to a 5-2 victory over Toccoa Falls. Number 9, Madison Blaylock with the first serve for game 2, and we're underway. And this one goes to Pensacola. Couple of ladies tie up in the net. The ball falls down on the Trinity side. So 1-0 is the score. And Blaylock with that unusual serve, but it does the job. Into the net, so point number 2 for Pensacola. Blaylock with her 3rd serve of game 2. And this hit attempt is out of bounds. 3-0 now in favor of Pensacola. And the ace for Blaylock. And she has scored the first 4 points of game number 2. Blaylock, a senior from Tampa, Florida. Setter is her official position, but she is serving up the aces here in game number 2. It's already 5-0. And this one is too strong, out of bounds, but a great run by Madison Blaylock. Trinity Baptist will send Jessica Silva to the line to start things off in game number 2. Trinity trails 5-1. And this one out of bounds, out of the reach of Claire Halverson. And a point for Trinity Baptist. 5-2, Trinity trails by 3. And an ace for Jessica Silva has pulled the Eagles to within 2. (5-3) Pensacola leads. In case you're just joining us, PCC took game number 1, 25-18. Latira Johnson with a vicious hit. Jasmine Baldonado with the effort, but Johnson with the kill has pulled her team to within 1. Here is Silva with the serve. Great play by Latira Johnson, going up as if to spike. Instead, she just found a nice spot on the floor. A couple of good efforts on the PCC side, but a point for Trinity, and we're tied at 5. Kelmhofer keeps it alive. Silva over the head, and it's good. She gets back in time. And now a whistle and a point for Pensacola on an illegal hit violation. Point goes to PCC, but Kelmhofer and Silva made a terrific team effort keeping that ball in the air. And the block is out of bounds. Jasmine Baldonado got her hands on the ball for the block, but Trinity comes away with the point. It's 7-5 in favor of Pensacola. Lopez serving. Four hits from Pensacola pulls Trinity to within 1. Actually puts Trinity ahead 7-6. I apparently read the scoreboard backwards a little while ago. Trinity Baptist 7, Pensacola 6. And Johnson with another kill. However, the point is going to go to Pensacola. I'm not sure what the call was, unless Johnson was in the net. We are tied at 7. Lopez diving effort, unable to get it over. So PCC takes a 1-point lead, 8-7. And that serve is out of bounds from Carrick. We are tied at 8. Latira Johnson serving for Trinity. Great serve, but good defense from Hannah Grooms. And a whistle. Trinity will come away with the point. Illegal hit from Pensacola. Trinity leads 9-8. And this serve from Johnson goes astray. And we are tied at 9. Hannah Adkins checks in, heads to the server's line, into the net, and Trinity will regain possession. Jenny Kelnhofer serving for Trinity. Well, scoreboard has been adjusted on the ace from Kelnhofer. That is point number 11. I was about to say the scoreboard has been adjusted. It is 11-8 in favor of Trinity Baptist College. Kelnhofer ready to serve once again. And this one Inbounds on the left side, another ace for Kellenhofer, and a timeout for head coach Kalen Oman and the Pensacola Eagles, with Trinity Baptist leading by 4, 12-8. Trinity players back on the court. Here come the players from the Pensacola side. 1-0 in favor of sets. Pensacola Christian leads. Trinity making it tough here in set number 2. And now, after some discussion, the scoreboard has been readjusted back to 9 points for Pensacola. So 12-9 in favor of Trinity. Kellenhofer ready to serve. Good serve, but excellent defense by Grooms. And Kellenhofer trying to push it to the back, pushes it a little too far. 12-10, Trinity leads. Pensacola will get ready to serve. Eric Boardman heads to the sidelines along with Hannah Grooms. Number 10, Chaylin Berry checks in, and she is serving. And this hit attempt from Crystal Lavelle out of bounds, and that pulls Pensacola to within 1. Out of bounds, Pensacola has tied the score at 12. The libero, Anna Grace Carrick, serving up, or check that. Chaylin Berry serving up for PC. Excellent play up front from Hannah Harmon. Silva with the kill attempt. Harmon knocked it down and put Pensacola in the lead. 13-12 with Berry serving once again. Nice play by Lavelle to keep the ball alive. Kill attempt. Lopez on the defense. And this one goes to Pensacola. Lopez kept it alive, but Pensacola came away with the point. And Chaylin Berry, a sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, ready to serve for Pensacola. Off the net, dug out by Silva. And number 1, Hannah Harmon again with that block, and Silva called for a double hit. 15-12, Pensacola leads. Berry with the serve. Into the net, and Trinity will regain possession. And we're going to have a substitution as Rebecca Sapp comes back onto the court. And Ashley Simmons, a freshman from Barnwell, South Carolina, now serves with Trinity trailing 15-13. Lavelle with the block. Silva keeps it in bounds and gets the point. A terrific job by Jessica Silva. She's very good at those over the head and sideways shots, and she pulls Trinity to within 1. Ashley Simmons with the serve. This one out of bounds beyond the back line. So Pensacola regains a 2-point lead. Allison Hohenstreet serves it into the net. 16-15. Trinity trails by 1 as Crystal Lavelle gets ready to serve. Silva's attempt is out of bounds. So another 2-point lead for Pensacola. 17-15. The PCC Eagles lead. They're up 1-0 in sets. Madison Blaylock in the corner, getting ready. Silva with a good bump. Now a spike attempt and another block. This time Natasha Dickerman knocks it down and gets the point for Pensacola. Here comes Blaylock once again from the corner. And out of bounds, so the ball goes back over to Trinity. It's a 2-point game. Pensacola leads it 18-16. And now Silva will serve for Trinity. That's Latira Johnson with that block. And a point for Trinity. And the TBC Eagles have pulled to within 1. Bump, set, tap down, and off the foot of Silva, and a point for Pensacola. Again, Dickerman with good defensive play. Hannah Grooms, a sophomore from Gainesville, checks in and she's at the line. Here's the serve. Lavelle could not chase it down in time, so point number 20 on the board for Pensacola. Timeout for Coach Judy Allen with the score in game number 2. Pensacola 20, Trinity Baptist 17. PCC Eagles back on the court. TBC Eagles heading back on themselves. Pensacola leads 20-17 and 1-0 in set scores. Hannah Grooms getting ready to serve for Pensacola. And we are back underway, and this one a little bit too strong and out of bounds. Very close, had to await the call to make sure. Trinity now pulls to within 2, 20-18 with Natalia Lopez at the line. Kellenhofer to the back of the court and inbounds. Excellent hit by Jenny Kellenhofer, a junior from right here in Jacksonville. Here is Lopez trying to tie the score. Johnson is defended by Carrick. And ball still alive. Johnson gets it over, takes it out of the net, keeps it up in the air, and this one is still alive. Great defense on the PCC side. Kellenhofer, no, out of bounds. Eagles are pleading for a tip off the fingers, but they will not get the call. Pensacola leads by 2, and a yellow card is now being called. We'll see which young lady gets the violation. It's going to be Jessica Silva. 21-19, 2-point lead for Pensacola. Anna Grace Carrick ready to serve. Officials checking things over, making sure the scoreboard is correct. And Carrick gets the whistle. Off the net, redirected, and on to the floor. Tough break for Trinity. It's now 22-19. Here's Carrick with the serve. out of bounds. So Trinity now has 20. They are playing a terrific team, and they are playing them well. Pensacola, however, leads by 2. This serve, right in bounds. A little bit of indecision, and now we're going to have the call overturned, it looks like, and now a discussion at the officials' tower. The call was in bounds, but the official's going to talk it over. We could have an overturn. At the moment, the scoreboard leads 22-21 in favor of Pensacola. And the call is upheld, so Trinity is within 1. And Latira Johnson serving things up for Trinity Baptist. Trying to tie the score. Here we go. Kellenhofer with the dive and the save. Lopez one hand. Good job by Carrick. And the Eagles keep it alive. Pensacola, but a whistle as a player reached across that center line, and that's a point for Trinity, and we are tied at 22. Johnson wasting no time with the ace, and Trinity is ahead by 1. Trinity with the momentum. Let's see if Latira can keep it going. She needs 2 more. Good dig by Carrick. Kill attempt, defended by Silva. And this kill is very good. Jasmine Baldonado ties the score at 23. Exciting second set here at Trinity Baptist College. Hannah Adkins with the serve for PC. And this one into the net, so now Pensacola 1 point away from taking a commanding 2-0 set lead. Adkins trying to do that point. Oh, and this one's out of bounds. Lavelle with the effort. And Pensacola Christian takes game number 2, 25-23. Excellent job by both teams. Trinity took the lead by 1 at 23-22, but Pensacola came back for the win. And now they lead 2-0 as we head to set number 3. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. Stay with us. YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Ray Bureau back here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Pensacola Christian just took an exciting second set, 25-23 to go up 2-0. They won game one, 25-18. And as you see, we're under a minute away from resuming action here at Trinity Baptist College. Trinity Christian Academy volleyball team is going to have senior night this Thursday night as the Lady Conquerors take on Bishop Snyder Catholic School Thursday, October 5th. The junior varsity game at 5:30. The varsity is scheduled at 6:30. Of course, they'll have a senior ceremony in between as well, so that could push the varsity time a little later. If you'd like to see some terrific high school volleyball and you have a Facebook account, go to TCA Conquerors Athletics on Facebook this coming Thursday night. The Conquerors junior varsity team has exactly 6 girls on it, but they are 15-1 on the season. So terrific high school volleyball on Facebook Live, TCA Conquerors Athletics this Thursday night beginning at 5:30 p.m. Right now, the Trinity Baptist College Eagles need to rally. They've been playing very good volleyball today, but Pensacola has won both of the sets so far. So Pensacola leads 2-0. And has a chance to put the match away in 3 straight. There you see the official across the court checking over the lineups. Crystal Lavelle will be the first server here in set number 3. Silva with the return effort, but out of bounds. And point number 1 on the board for Pensacola. Number 2, Hannah Grooms back onto the court. She'll start things off for her team in set number 3. And that's Grooms on the defense. And another block from Natasha Dickerman, the senior from Pensacola, Florida. And it's 2-0 PCC. Number 12, Erica Boardman, scoring point number 3 on the kill. Timeout, Coach Judy Allen and Trinity with Pensacola leading 3-0. Of course, we're only a few weeks away from the start of basketball season. Head coach John D. Jones will have many new faces on his roster. Coach Judy Allen will also be leading the Lady Eagles on the court. You'll be able to watch those home games as well right here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. We do not have an exact schedule and first game date as of yet. Coach Jones is working diligently on that. As soon as we have that available, that and the final roster, we will post that on tbceagles.com for both the men's and the women's basketball teams. 3-0 now. Pensacola Christian still serving, and at the line is Hannah Grooms. Silva runs it down, keeps it alive. Kellenhofer on the return. That one would have dropped out of bounds. However, it's kept up, and a kill from Natasha Dickerman. So it worked out well for Pensacola. They end up with the point and then lead 4-0. And the spike is good. That's Latira Johnson. 5'8" sophomore from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Jessica Silva at the line. 4-1 Pensacola leads. Ball's up in the ceiling, however it's still in play. And a point for Trinity Baptist. As long as the ball stays on the offensive side, if it hits the ceiling, it is still in play. If it goes over the net and hits the ceiling on the other side, it is considered out of bounds. This one does land out of bounds, and it's a point for Trinity, and it's 4-3. PCC still leads. Good defense by Silva. Kellenhofer with the spike attempt, but up front once again, Pensacola Eagles very strong. And the kill from Dickerman is good. 5-3, PC leads, and number 16, senior Allison Hohenstreet checks back in. Anna Grace Carrick serving for Pensacola. Carrick with the defense on that kill from Kellenhofer. And a tap down results in a point for Pensacola. Hohenstreet scoring point number 6. And the point is good for Pensacola. And PC has opened up a 4-point lead. Carrick on the defense, keeps it up in the air. Pensacola able to make the return. Johnson with the block, however, it goes out of bounds. Latira Johnson blocked Boardman, but the ball fell on the wrong side of the sideline. 8-3, Pensacola leads. Carrick with the serve. Out of bounds on that kill attempt from Boardman, who hit the ball about as hard as you can hit it. 8-4 now. Trinity trails. And the Lady Eagles will send the libero, freshman Natalia Lopez from here in Jacksonville. Simmons back onto the court. And here's a serve from Lopez. Just tips off the net. And this kill attempt from Hohenstreet into the net. So Trinity now has pulled to within 3. Lopez into the net. And that goes back over to Pensacola. 2 new young ladies heading to the court. Hannah Harmon and Hannah Adkins. It will be Adkins who will serve. And the ace for Adkins puts Pensacola ahead by 5, 10-5. Adkins from Nancy, Kentucky, enjoying her sophomore season with Pensacola Christian. There's a good kill from Latira Johnson. And Johnson pulls her team to within 4. This serve, however, too short. And that's point number 11 for PCC. Number 5, Elizabeth Larson, checks in, and she will head to the line. Crystal Lavelle with the kill. 10-7, PC leads. Trinity down by 3, sending Jenny Kellenhofer to the line. And what a hit by Kellenhofer. The ace pulls Trinity back to within 3. And now the scoreboard has been adjusted. It says 12-8, and it's going to be corrected. 11-8, now Pensacola leads. Good hit by Kellenhofer, but well defended. That was Larson originally on the defense, and a double hit violation on Trinity will give the ball and the point to Pensacola. It is now 12-8. Allison Hohenstreet with the serve. And the ace for Hohenstreet gives Pensacola a 5-point lead. I want to take one more opportunity to congratulate seniors Natasha Dickerman, Madison Blaylock, Erica Boardman, Claire Halverson, Allison Hohenstreet, and Cassia Key as they finish off their college careers. And that point goes to Pensacola. And the PCC Eagles lead 14-8. Double hit violation on Simmons gives Pensacola another point and a 7-point lead. Kellenhofer on a good defensive play. Silva to the back. Nice job by Larson. And this one is just a bit out of reach of Halverson, so Trinity takes over, trailing by 6. Ashley Simmons, freshman from Barnwell, South Carolina, ready to serve for Trinity. Nice job by Simmons. Silva up front. Simmons got it back over. We're still going. And a kill attempt from Silva is good. So Trinity has pulled to within 5 at 15-10. Ashley Simmons is ready. Into the net. And that gives Pensacola a 6-point lead. Baldonado and Blaylock head on to the court. Adkins and Harmon will sit down, and Blaylock from the corner, ready to serve. And this one's in the net, so Trinity back to within 5. 16-11, Crystal Lavelle, a freshman from Plant City, Florida, serving for Trinity. Out of bounds, and that is point number 17 for Pensacola Christian. 17-11. Jalen Berry is ready. Silva able to keep the ball up in the air. Johnson hits the back of the court. Great attempt by Carrick, but the point goes to Trinity. And Jessica Silva gets ready to serve. What a hit from number 6, Natasha Dickerman. Hit it hard and found open floor, and now Pensacola leads 18-12. Anna Grace Carrick serving for PC. And that block attempt is out of bounds. Good effort from Baldonado, but the point goes to Trinity. Lopez with the serve. And that kill is good from Erica Boardman. Block attempt goes into the net. So 19-13, Pensacola leads. They're up 2-0, and they're trying to close it out in 3. Hannah Adkins back to the line. Out of bounds, off the fingertips of Boardman, so Trinity picks up the point. Latira Johnson ready to serve. Johnson's dig attempt is too far. Point number 20 on the board for Pensacola Christian. Substitution as Elizabeth Larson checks in, heads to the line. Erica Boardman to the bench. 5 points away from victory are the Pensacola Eagles. Larson keeps it alive. And we want to give a lot of credit to Hannah Adkins chasing it down, getting it up high into the air, resulting in a point for Pensacola. Timeout Trinity with the score. Pensacola 21, Trinity Baptist 14. These two teams will meet once again at Pensacola Christian College Saturday, October 28th. That is the final regular season game for both teams before the South Region Tournament gets underway at Toccoa Falls College on November 3rd. (21-14), Pensacola leads 2-0 in sets as well. 4 points away from securing victory. Number 5, Elizabeth Larson, trying to serve up those 4 points. And the ace is good, and that gives Pensacola an 8-point lead at 22-14. And another ace for Larson. And Pensacola is now down to 2 points away from victory. Elizabeth Larson ready. And the serve. Kellenhofer gets there in time but misdirects. And now Pensacola needs just one more. It's 25-14. Check that, 24-14. And a serve from Larson is an ace, and that'll do it as Pensacola Christian College wins 25-14, and they win the match 3-0 by scores of 28, 25-18, 25-23, and 25-14. Trinity Baptist played very well, especially in game number 2. It was a tough battle for Pensacola, but they come away with the victory. So Pensacola now 10-6 overall on the season, and they will go to 3-2 in South Region play for Trinity. Record now of 1-6 and 0-2 in South Region play. Ladies are lined up for closing prayer. I want to say good night now. For Dean Bureau on camera, I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.